In the bottom left, our Terran player. A very solid Terran player at that. Trains with Nesty and MVP and some of the other best players in the world. His ID?
I am happy.
Me too.
Me too.
That last game I just saw.
I feel great. I'm glad that you feel happy too. I'm curious if we're going to see anything crazy from the Terran player here. In the upper left, his name is Songho, a friend of our Toastless and Tasteless. His ID, probably my least favorite ID.
So we actually already see some interesting things going on here in Tasteless. This is such a Nexus first, Command Center first, Hatchery first map. Killer, of course, we saw him play on that recently last week, so he hasn't done that yet. He's probably still going to do it based upon what he's scouting, but he sent a probe.
He should make a pylon
very quickly.
He should make a pylon if he sees this at the. No, I guess actually, I take it back. I was going to say make it where the expansion be, but then I look at the map again and I say no, there's two possible expansions. I retract that statement.
That's okay. But he's going to go ahead and Nexus first, but scouted very quickly, and I'm wondering how the build would have changed if he hadn't scouted Happy first. That was a little bit luck based by Killer. In the meantime, Happy looks like he's just going to go Barracks expand. Standard, good build. You know, Barracks first rather than Command Center first isn't that much worse because you get the mules a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
So that helps. Pretty standard, huge macro map. I'm excited for like 7 or 8 minutes from now. That's what I'm excited for. But right now, Tasteless, we have to find something else to talk about because these two are just going to be
downtime here.
Yeah.
All right, Artosis.
Yeah.
What is your take? Hold on. On
My
straws.
Take,
what is
50%?
your take? What is your take on straws?
Straws? Okay, here's the thing. I actually, at the movie theater near my house, this is kind of a little side story of these straws. They do serve beer. Have you ever drank beer through a straw?
I don't think I have, actually, now that I say that.
It froths in your mouth so hardcore.
I was going to say, I don't think that would make sense to drink beer from a straw.
Yeah, no, it's not very good. But they give it to you in one of those things with a straw hole, so I tried it a few times. And no, it's not that great.
I'm sure some of our viewers in America are like, you can drink beer in a movie theater? Listen, guys,
We're free.
only in America. You have the wackiest liquor laws ever. Actually, there are a few other places, but yeah.
Just a quick little thing to point out. Happy has gone double Command Center. I love it. 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 He has an SCV in his opponent's base. He sees what's going on. He realizes, I can make another Command Center because you went Nexus first. And he's completely right. Great to see someone doing that. You know, we've talked before about, you know, if you're playing a map like this, playing to the map. But anyways, back to straws. I'm not a huge straw fan, but like, let's say that I have some things I like it. Like if I have a smoothie, I want to drink out of the straw.
Oh no, you have to do That's what the straw is for.
Yeah, but
that
like,
and ice Americanos. You do not want to drink an Americano.
An iced Americano, yeah. Anything hot through straw though, no.
No, that's terrible.
It's like gross.
That's like weird.
It's like you suck it up and then it squirts on your tongue like a little jet of pain.
Yeah. My big Angelina Jolie lips are actually there to check, see if it's safe.
That's why they're so big. It's all scar tissue.
Yeah, man. That's how I roll, dude. All right, so we have very good builds from both these guys.
Yes.
Happy is if Killer doesn't respond correctly, I don't know why he's doing that. If Killer doesn't respond correctly...
Killer had this idea that he had to see if there's... He's like, uh-oh, did he double expand? And actually wouldn't have been able to see anyway. This could be anything back there. Ooh, a Warp Prism.
Oh, this is smart. This is actually the one thing that could probably beat Happy's build.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. Now, just to talk about what he's probably going to do here, is what you do is you get some sentries out. You get at least 3 sentries in that Warp Prism. You drop them on the high ground because what you do is you poke at the front at the bunker, and then he has all his units down there in bunkers and stuff. He's like, ha, you can't break me. And then you drop up there and you force field the ramp. And you're like, sup. And then you start killing stuff in his main base.
It's so good.
You just keep it force fielded, and it's really good. It truly is. By the way, we have the Sons of StarCraft documentarian, Jeff Alejos, down here.
Jeff Alejos is in the building right now. I'm looking at him right now.
He's been staying with me and filming me a bit. And guys, this drop is about to happen, so let's watch this. It's gonna be awesome.
All right, here we have the Warp Prism coming in to watch this, because people are going to be doing this a lot more.
Looks like he wants to just harass this base, which is fine. You can force field. Sentry drops are great against SCVs. You can force field in everything, so it can't run. And oh, there you go.
There you go.
And now he gets to kill a lot. This is a great, great move. An awesome, awesome move. And there you go. See, force field, bam. Kill this all off and load up and go away. Load up and go away. Load up and go away. Okay, you had another force field. Never mind. I was freaking out there, man. But now he's killed off a good number of SCVs. He's killed mules and 9 SCVs killed. Awesome move. Moves like these are taking over.
Zealot's like, oh, fine, guys, I'll just stay here.
Yep. Yeah, I actually didn't even realize that. I haven't played with this map yet. I didn't realize there was a 1 force field ramp back there. That's, of course, an amazing. That's actually better
This is a well-made map.
Better and safer to do.
How did that
than
observer not die?
The other
Seriously.
thing we were talking about, where you force field the map, the ramp going into the main. So, pretty awesome to see from Killer. Gives him a nice little lead. He's got the double forge going and all. Anyways, back to what I was saying, the Sons of StarCraft documentary, guys. You can follow him on Twitter, Sons of StarCraft. He's going to put up some clips pretty soon of things that he's filmed. And he's reopened the donations with the little goodies that you get for donating. Check
I guess he's getting a lot of requests from people because people wanted to donate on PayPal or whatever or something like that, and they couldn't. So I guess the more people donate, like I guess the longer and better film will be. So
yeah, it's growing in size.
So
man.
please feel free to donate, whether it's like $1 or $10,000.
Yeah, if you want.
I'm sure he'd be very happy to get $10,000.
And
he lives in Seoul for 2 years.
And check that out at sonsofstarcraft.tumblr.com.
Yeah, check that out.
The actual domain isn't working for some reason. I don't know why. I'm a noob. I tried to direct it. I don't know.
Okay, here we go. Another drop.
Oh man,
and I don't know if this one's going to work. He has to warp in some zealots here.
Yeah, and how many force fields does he actually have? Instantly down goes. Does he have any more? Yeah, he's going to have to get out of there pretty quick. He should pick up that sentry immediately. But
he's at least forcing the mules to move, so that's a lot of lost mining time there.
Yeah, and there's actually a bunker with a turret behind that mineral line. This actually is reminding me of StarCraft 1 right now. That bunker and turret is super nostalgic.
It's like, no Reavers in my base.
Yeah, that's like the sickest defense. All right, so we have a ton of barracks out for Happy. He's still got a good economy. He is actually up in supply, 109 to 90 rather. He's lost 12 SCVs against just 1 probe loss. It is 54 SCVs to 66 probes. Killer does have the 3 base. He does have some Colossi out. Of course, Ghost upgrades on the way, but do we have... Yeah, the starport isn't done yet. So the Colossus is going to reign supreme for now. As long as he has force fields, the Colossi will make him untouchable. So we're going to have to wait until Vikings are out. In fact, Happy should add a second starport pretty much immediately because he needs medevacs and Vikings right away against what Killer's done. Otherwise, he just has no potential to attack.
All right. Right now, Happy's still looking very good. I mean, I like Killer's style. Killer's going to, if he wins this, it'll be because of upgrades. He's got a lot of upgrades. He's going to have a lot of Colossus out, much more than the Vikings that are going to be here for the Terran, which I don't believe the Terran even has any Vikings right now. He's actually just making medevacs. So
yeah,
and, even though those increment out pairs because of the reactor, that's still. If you look how many Colossi are already out, that's actually pretty scary. As long as there's enough bulk with upgraded attack and armor here to absorb the shots of the Marauders, the Colossi are not going to die.
Exactly. I mean, if you have enough force fields, Colossi will just ravage these non-Viking unit compositions.
But then again, I mean, this is a large army coming up here. He's 20 supply ahead, so...
And actually, he only has 4 force fields. It could be a little bit scary. His 2-2 is about to finish, but I think seeing that many Colossus, Happy is not going to want to attack that. It's just so danger.
Yeah.
So we do have some Vikings being made and a second starport. You realize, oh, that's a lot of Colossi, actually. I do need that second starport, and you're right. Good work. Charge is done. Blink should be started pretty soon. Dark Shrine on the way as well. And a 4th base. Of course, on such a big map, Dark Shrine going to be just immensely useful for scouting, map control, harassment, everything. The kit and caboodle, Tasteless, the entire thing.
Set 177 supply to 156. As I said, 170 went up to 186. So he's always staying about 15 supply ahead. So this is going to be one of those games, guys, where they get everything.
Yeah, it's going to be like perfect unit combinations by both players, or basically they're both going to get the unit combinations that they want.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, that's
that
not necessarily
ending.
perfect. Some people don't make a perfect unit combination.
We have Templars out yet?
We should. Well, that's what I was just looking for. I'm like, well, oh, he's making a second Robo.
Oh.
I want to see a Templar Archives go up here because, well, I guess, the fact that the Vikings started pretty late will help him, but he's got 2 reactor starport Vikings being pumped. And Killer is up to 6 Colossus and 2 more on the way. So what we're going to see from Killer is an 8 Colossus timing where he's going to go and attack. But he needs to add like more Warp Gates and a Templar Archives right now. Because when there's enough Vikings out, this army is going to be trash. You need some Psystorms with that. I'm actually getting a little bit nervous for Killer.
Yeah, and it's kind of a weird fork in the road that he took as far as his tech goes.
Yeah, normally you get Psystorm up with the Colossus. He definitely could have some Templars out with Psystorm and maybe 2 less Colossus. And that would be, Storms would be good.
We are at the point of no return right now.
Oh my God.
And I think we're going to see these armies splash against each other.
Happy doesn't have enough Vikings, though. There's 7 Vikings against 8 Colossus. That doesn't seem like the right number.
All right, here we go.
And everything's going to melt in 2 seconds of these Colossi. Happy just getting completely ravaged by those, but he's killed off the gateway units for the most part, which is a big, big deal.
But he needs to get Stalkers over there.
Because 3, but that's it. And
well, you know what? Actually, in a way, the Terran sort of won this because it's going to be a long time to get that many Colossi again.
That was actually somewhat sloppy for both players. Well, Songho, the Killer, decided to get the unit comp, so I guess it's fine. But it was a little bit sloppy for a Happy, even though he kind of, if he had like 4 more Vikings, that battle looks different. Every Colossus is completely dead, and it looks different. So, it's a hard game, StarCraft 2.
It is.
Hardest thing in the
world.
world.
It's like just so hard when you get this far in the game. It's like, well, how do I play each of these things? Because, for instance, I think Happy won that fight, but I mean, the Killer, took the upper center of the map. 2 bases there.
Yeah.
His economy is going to be better.
Yeah, Happy is thrown down a planetary. He's starting to expand a bit more. He's getting some sort of map presence going on. But yeah, I really like Killer's position right now. He's got Psystorm on the way. He's making those High Templars finally. Ooh. No, sorry.
Uh-oh, sorry. No turret. You will not die.
Well, right now we have 83 probes, 71 SCVs. Probably won't see any more workers made this game. In fact, Terran in a little bit here might start throwing some away. Definitely want to see him take more than 4 base, though. If he just sits on 4 base, sometimes Terrans do this, where they're like, I'll throw away units and get more army and try to kill. But that's not a good scenario against Killer. He gets really cost-efficient, man. He's got a lot of High Templars and a lot of Colossus right now. Basically, High Templars, Colossus, then some Stalkers mixed in. You can have some Zealots if you want. Some Sentries can help. But it's those 3 units, man. You have the Stalkers, they're mobile, they can blink around, they shoot down Vikings. You have the Psystorms to hurt the Vikings and soften up everything else, and the Colossus just kill everything on the ground. It's like the sickest unit combination.
All right, I think if you can just get in there and get that bottom center base, Terran's in trouble.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
I mean, because Protoss has too much of the map. I know Killer actually put pylons everywhere in the bottom right. So he can continue to warp and stuff non-stop. So it's going to be very tough to take that bottom right location, which is sort of in the Terran's turf. Uh-oh. I don't know. Is he just trying to force the army to relocate?
He might be, yeah. Well, it certainly worked because the army is out of position. He's going to take down the planetary in seconds. Quite simple for him. Also, don't forget, throwing away those Zealots is going to allow him to get better units. And back at home, he's warped in a ton of High Templars. In fact, he has got 13 High Templars, and he's making Archons even. So he's just... This is what Killer's doing. This is so smart. He's got all these bases. He says, hey, I'm not going to attack yet. I'm going to get the best unit combination you have ever seen. I'm going to add more gates. He's making 5 gates. He's getting shuttle speed. He's going to start flying around these warp prism speed rather, and really start harassing bases, kill off SCVs, kill off anything.
Terran's actually moving out into the middle of the map.
He's gotta
as
be
I say
careful.
that, he's backing up. I think he just doesn't want to have the Protoss have too much control of the map.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay, he's going to try to intercept this drop over here.
And he will do so. Taking that out quite simply. And now he gets to kill that medevac as well.
I don't see Killer losing this game, Artosis.
No, he's really done well for himself as far as his unit comp goes.
This is how you can punish a Terran on a map that's this big, is like they can't exactly leave their base. Well, okay, well, excuse me, he is going to leave his base. He's going to go right up here to the upper right.
Yeah.
But he can actually trap that.
Yeah, he may be able to. That's true, but he's a little bit out of position.
Yeah.
Happy may, if not scouted, well, he's going to be scouted now as he does hit this pylon. And now Killer's going to have to move forward. He has a lot of
nice
ghosts.
storms over here.
Oh, very nice
my
indeed.
God.
Now, this is an important moment. Will he get storms off, or will there be too many EMPs? Huge EMPs so far. Viking count, though, isn't actually high enough. Nice storms by Killer.
Wow.
And a lot of Vikings are left over.
Oh, man. Happy's in trouble right now.
Oh, but Killer's in trouble too. Nothing over here. His Stalkers are on the right side of the map, and he's going to lose all these Colossi. That is painful. His Stalkers had gone over to the right-hand side, and they didn't get to help.
I guess the real story here was actually that Psystorm that we saw back there, because the Terrans actually mined out everywhere else, and he killed every single SCV that was there.
Yeah, that was pretty big. It certainly was. In fact, 40 workers have been killed by Killer now, so that was a good 20 or 20-ish workers. But the other thing is, those Stalkers were over on the right side of the map, and so the Colossi were not protected. He lost like 4 or 5 Colossi for free. If his Stalkers had been with that, he crushes that battle and the game's over. But the Stalkers were in the wrong position. Happy moved in. Beautiful attack. And I actually like this. Happy is making some more orbitals, and he's making another planetary because he says, hey, your Colossi are gone. It's going to be much harder for you to move the planetary now. A lot of ghosts are on the way. 6 are out. 16 High Templars. Where's that warp prism at, Tasis? All right, there it is.
There it is. Now he's going to go back over. He's going to see the new base. Uh-oh, we're going to have a Psystorm drop. Psystorm drop.
Uh-oh, oh no.
Oh my God, that's so many killed SCVs.
That's quite a few, no doubt about it. Oh, and while being sniped, they're going to morph into some Archons. But those
Meanwhile,
Archons
he's pushing into the front here, and he's actually going to move his army away from this, so those Archons are still going to be inside the mineral field.
Now, how many EMPs does he have left? He has quite a few, because there are so many Archons and High Templars out here. It's a huge amount of side storms. Beautifully done. How many EMPs do you have? And there you go. Those Archons going to just evaporate. But is there enough left? It looks like actually Happy going to win this battle.
Yeah,
oh
by a landslide, actually. But see, here's the problem: is he's not actually mining. I guess that Archon's actually stuck. I guess he's stuck in between the two minerals. But yeah, I mean, Happy just does not have an economy. Actually, let me check something on your computer, Artosis. It is 31 SCVs to 77 probes.
Yeah, and Killer actually with those two Archons, man, they have 24 kills and 19 kills. So those High Templars did their job.
Meanwhile, a ton of mules over here.
We have +3 plasma shields on the way for Killer. He is so hardcore. Someone tweeted me, does plasma shield upgrades actually increase regeneration speed of shields? That's something I need to know. And well,
you know what's funny is these mules are all going to disappear in a second.
Yeah. I wonder amount of money lost on the Zealots dying.
I know, right?
Or the mules not mining the minerals.
This is a great game. He will get that planetary. There's no way to save that. And again, it's going to be Happy's economy. Happy's got a big, scary army. He's actually 159 supply, 160 supply to Killer's 200.
Killer, though, I mean, these unit compositions he's rolling out with, man, they see him rolling and they hate him. But you know what? They're never going to catch Killer riding dirty.
That's right. Now, pylon shut down. Artos, can you check the expansion for Terran? The one expansion for Terran. All right, so he's still mining from that.
Yeah, he's still mining.
I think if he mines that out and doesn't get a new base up, this game's gonna end.
I mean, Killer's got a lot of bases still mining. You know, he's got his front natural and then the top middle bases in the top right. He doesn't even have probes at yet because, you know, he's mining from so many places.
Uh-oh.
Goodbye, Zealots.
All right, the angle not the best here for the Protoss. Nice spread here. And I don't know. I can't tell who's going to win this.
Well, I think Killer is. You know, he does have a lot of side
Oh
storms.
my
and bam,
God.
down they go. Nice EMPs.
Wow.
And actually, oh my God.
Well, here's the problem: is that they both traded armies, but Killer has the economy that Happy does not.
Is there such a thing as too many Colossus? Killer's trying to answer that this game. He's, you know, over and over and over, all the anti-air is dead and then, or out of position, and then the Colossi start to die. You know, he makes so many Colossi that it erases ground army very quickly, but the Vikings remain. So a lot of it's Zealots as well. Well, Killer in that last Warping round, man, used up his bank.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, that's really bad.
All right, now they're all going to regroup over here.
Just got to be careful here.
I don't know if he can actually kill this. I mean, that's a lot of...
It's a lot of cost efficiency for our Terran player. I mean, the Protoss units are super upgraded and all, but where's the splash damage there? Some of it is. Some good Side Storms going off, but is it actually enough? Another Side Storm is ready. There you go. And looks like it'll barely...
Now here's... Note this. I guess they just don't die.
Oh my God!
You know, here's
the
problem is now Happy's down to 76 supply. He's slowly getting whittled down. He can't keep remaking stuff.
That's true. He's had such a hard time getting more bases.
Killer actually he has this game right now.
Yeah, you're very right. He's been trading a little bit inefficiently lately, but he realizes that. I mean, what does Happy actually have here? Not a whole lot. And there's Killer's pylons all over the map, really making the difference.
Yep.
No minerals for
Can
you.
we check that expansion over there again? Happy.
It's
okay, so it's almost
gone.
mined out. So this game's almost over.
In fact, with the mules that are there, it's about to be gone.
I love Killer's style on this map. It's just so patient.
Yeah, he's. It's just the unit compositions are out of control. I almost just swore they are out of control. Tasteless. He's got 333. Happy never got his third armor. It's not why he lost the game though. Yeah, and Killer just has too much at this point. He's got so many warp gates, I don't even know what to say. I'm like, I'll try to count them for you guys.
Yeah, actually, let's check out how many warp gates there are. What? That is so many warp gates?
I thought it was actually more, but yeah, that's a lot. That's 14 and 2 robos.
All right. Again, the supply 86 here to a maxed out Protoss army. Getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and that will be GG.
So Killer.
Staying true to his name.
One game. Yeah, and he's going to be going against Oz.
Yeah, he'll play Oz, so we will have a PvP. Well, that'll be good. I want to cast some Protoss.
Yeah, we haven't done that in a while.
It's kind of a rare matchup right now here in GSL at Dome TV.
Yeah, but I think it's going to, you know, become more prevalent in a little bit. We've had our Protosses playing really, really well. Of course, Huck did fall down, and one of these two will fall down. So we're going to have at least one Protoss in the round of 8, which is nice. Different from last season. And then we also still have MC to play and Puzzle to play tomorrow.
That's right. I look forward to casting that as well.
I do as well.
I do. That's the way I feel. Can't change that. Can't take that away from me. This has been a great day so far, with the exception of the Nest T-Huck game. That game was disappointing, but everything else was great so far.
Wait, no, actually, the first Huck game was really disappointing as well. Remember, you just he saw his speed upgrade.
Oh, right.
Nexus.
All right, guys, we'll be right back with our final game here of the GSL Codex. I'll see you soon.